Hello from Walt Disney World. We're going to McDonald's. So we've made it to McDonald's, the one over by Animal Kingdom, and we are going through the drive-thru this time to get some Happy Meals. And as all normal people do, we just went through the drive-thru, and now we're getting out of the car to go over to a table outside of McDonald's to see what Happy Meals we got. So Brennan's going to open up our toy.
Hoping I don't get any repeats, but also hoping that we get something that's like kind of even possible to do, so.
We'll see.
Right.
Who do we have? They look different.
We've got Pluto.
Pluto? Okay.
And, uh-oh, turning red.
Okay. So, did I get the same one that you did? My fries are spilling all over the place. I'm nervous. I got Black Panther.
Okay.
And the little dog from, or the goat from Wish.
All right, let us contemplate then.
Yeah. So I just went inside and I got 2 more Happy Meals. Hello.
Hi.
Do you want to see what kind of a chance we have with these now?
All right.
So there's a chance that we'll get the same exact toys again, but you never know, right? We just need to increase our odds of getting toys that we might actually be able to accomplish today.
We can go meet Asha, but I don't know what to do with these 2.
Yeah, Black Panther and then May from Turning Red. I don't know. Pluto will be easy.
Yeah.
We could go see like the preview of Wish at like Hollywood Studios. I don't know.
Right. We've got.
Oh no! You're joking me, Brennan. Don't you love when challenge videos, they always go exactly
They don't
how
go.
they're supposed to go? There's never a problem whatsoever. All right, I just need
what makes
something
this a
different.
challenge.
Please give me something different.
No. All right, let's get creative.
I guess we're gonna have to figure this out. So we haven't really talked about what we're doing quite yet today, but we are duplicating a challenge that we did a couple weeks ago, or like a month ago, where we were trying to have our day determined at Disney World by McDonald's Happy Meal toys. So what we're going to do is just continue with our plan and go over to Magic Kingdom. And we've made it to Magic Kingdom. There is a party tonight, so we don't have a lot of time, but we're going to see what we can do with it. So at least in Magic Kingdom, I think that we've established our plan for the evening, at least for the next hour until the park closes. All right, we've made it through security. It's a busy day today. We're heading over to the Monorail right now, which I am pretty familiar with now at this point, having just stayed at the Contemporary, which was just the coolest experience, like, ever. This is the Express Monorail, then there's the Epcot Monorail over there, pretty much arriving at the same time, but it looks like the Express Monorail won. So we're going to get onto the monorail here. Way down there is the Contemporary, then there's the Resort Monorail coming towards us from the Contemporary. All right, we are heading through the Contemporary right now. This is a pretty familiar sight, like, very familiar. So I just looked up some information on the My Disney Experience app and got some unfortunate news to relay here in just a minute. Once we get off of the monorail at Magic Kingdom, today is going great for both of us. And here we are at the most magical place on Earth. Or is it? Dun dun dun. Right. The sunset looks really pretty though. You can see all those crowds coming in for the Christmas party tonight. And here we are at the monorail station. And we're going to walk inside Magic Kingdom, I think. I guess. So the majority of people are here for the Christmas party. The entrance is all the way over there, and we are heading into this regular guest entrance for the hour that we have here. So our Hail Mary of our challenge today was we were going to meet Pluto in the back of the park over in the circus. I checked the app, and that experience is over. It ended at 4:30. It is 5 o'clock now. The park closes at 6 o'clock. So we are going to have to abandon our challenge completely today. This did not work out. So what we are planning to do instead is what, Vernon?
We're here, and guess who else is?
As of yesterday.
The Hatbox Ghost. Let's go.
So we're getting here as the sun goes down, and it's snowing over by the train station, and everyone is leaving but us. So we're going to what is it? The Haunted Mansion to see the Hatbox Ghost. I've seen some pictures and a little bit of video, but I want to see it in person. So I'm bummed that we couldn't do our challenge. We had absolute full intentions. We overindulged in Happy Meals to try to make this happen.
Well, our biggest mistake was starting so late today.
We're waiting for a cavalcade to go by, which Pluto is not in. I was so optimistic. When we first got Pluto, that was our first character. I was like, yes, this is going to be great. And then it just completely plummeted into the ground after that, just completely downhill.
There's no Black Panther, obviously. Nope. Turning Red is only merchandise, and I think
we were looking for like food
even
too,
like the
snacks.
food offerings, but those ended like last year.
Yep.
And then the goat from Wish. We could have met Asha.
Maybe, I mean, her meet and greet was probably closed.
It would have been a stretch. And
we could have gone to
closed.
One Man Stream, Walt Disney Presents, to see that over there too.
Yeah, but she's probably done at this point now too.
No, like the preview in One Man Stream.
Oh, yeah.
Like in the theater. But that would have been like kind of fudging it a little bit. That's like half the characters we could have gotten. You know who I've always thought would have been really good in that cavalcade? Just the characters that they could add. I don't know. Maybe like Black Panther would be great. It would make sense.
Oh yeah.
You know,
and then
May, yeah, from Turning Red. Okay, Pluto, obviously. You gotta have one of the Fab Five in there.
Okay, but
and
like
then
realistically, they could have thrown Pluto in.
they really could have. But then also Valentino from Wish.
Ooh.
That's the goat's name.
Good Googling.
We'll stop by Guest Relations and express our immense dissatisfaction with the representation of the characters that we saw in that cavalcade.
Oh my God! Stop saying that so loud. People are gonna.
Uh-oh. Brennan seems to think that if I make a joke that other people might believe me out of context.
The lady in front of us turned around with disgust.
Maybe she was looking back, agreeing with me, being like, yeah, where are they in that cavalcade? And we have made it over to the Haunted Mansion. It's time to see the Hatbox Ghost. Finally, it's currently a 45-minute wait aboard a doom buggy to tour the happy haunt of 999 ghosts and ghouls and ghosts who are dying to meet you. I don't know if it's 999 anymore. So we're getting not very close whatsoever, but at least we're going to be able to do this. We're going to see the Hatbox Ghost the day after he debuts in the endless hallway scene that a lot of people find unfortunate. There goes one of the trains for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. And there's the Liberty Bell Riverboat. All the way over there. And I don't know why, but the Barrel Bridge is still gone over here on Tom Sawyer Island. It is quite a bummer. Okay, this line's moving slow, but look at there. I wanted to see the ferry boat go by while we were in line, and all of us all the way over there on the other side of Tom Sawyer Island, and she was like, oh, we might see it. And look at that. There it is. And we're still in line. It's been about 15 minutes so far, I want to say. Maybe a little bit more. We're slowly moving, we're getting there. Well, that part of the queue moved very quickly. We didn't really go through the entire graveyard, just the outer portion of it. This is the lighting for the Christmas party here. Just the red and white and green lights on the tombstones, I wonder. Okay, we just made it through the stretching room, and now we are getting on to the Haunted Mansion to go see the Hatbox Ghost. Featuring the Hatbox Ghost, and it's nighttime now. So we have to exit the park. We can't do that through Fantasyland, so we have to go this way. Great question, Brennan. What did I think of the Hatbox Ghost in the Haunted Mansion?
Okay.
How's that for a segue? I don't know. I think it's still. I think it's just what I originally like anticipated with it. Is that it's very abrupt. I think, and. There is like a light that's like on the wall before you even turn the corner towards the candelabra and the endless hallway, and it does distract from that hallway. And it's a fun animatronic, but it just feels so random. And then like the key line of the attraction being that the happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize in the ballroom, which that's what makes sense about why we're seeing the ghosts when we are versus right then in that hallway. And then he's the Hatbox ghost, and Hatboxes are in the attic. It would have made more sense where it is at Disneyland, so I don't know why they did it where they did it. I think it was just to intentionally try to fill that space where there was nothing visually stimulating to look at, but it just felt weird. So Brennan, what did you think of the Hatbox ghost?
I like that it's there. I mean, it is kind of a weird decision to put it there. I wish they would have told us why they couldn't put it like outside of the attic. That maybe would have helped all the confusion, but it's a cool animatronic. I'm happy to see it. Trying to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, we'll get used to it. It's one of those stupid things where it's like, why does our opinion matter at all? You know? Disney is going to do what Disney's going to do, and we just have to be like okay with it, and then at some point it'll just make sense. You know what? I'll make a point to visit guest relations and make sure to articulate my immense dissatisfaction with the placement of that animatronic in Haunted Mansion. So I think that the castle lighting is about to happen, so we might actually go watch that. So the lighting starts in just like 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. So this works out well because I think Brennan and the family just saw like the weather contingency show.
Yeah. La 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 la. Yum, bum, 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 bum. This door leads to a single sparkly shoe. I made it. There you are. Hi, I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs. Oh, I'm so glad you're here too. It's my favorite time of year, when we celebrate the holidays. Oh, but this year, I want to create a special holiday surprise for my friends. Surprise!
Olaf! You did this?
With help from my helpful little helpers. A holiday surprise for my friends.
Aww.
I guess it's the thought that counts.
Holiday surprise!
We proudly present
The Yule Bell! It's the first Christmas in forever since we opened up the gate. And it's the first Christmas I remember to date. And it's already worth the wait. It's time to celebrate as we leave the season.
Too.
You do?
what is it?
Well, it's what makes the holiday season so special.
I would travel miles and miles and I would follow any star. I'd go almost any place if it's any place you are. 'Cause when we're together, I'll forever feel at home. And when we're together, we'll be safe and warm.
It's so beautiful.
Now that's a holiday prize.
May we all keep the love of this season in our hearts all year long.
Friends and family, I hope you enjoyed the frozen holiday surprise, yeah? Spending the holidays together is so nice,
For being
like a
really good with the
sauna.
timing.
Yeah.
That was great.
Now go to enjoy
That was
the rest
also-
of the
I
night
am so
and let it be
mad
merry
that your
and
family
bright.
didn't get to see that.
Oh no. That would have been cute.
It would have.
I had to switch out my battery in the camera, so I missed the snow geese decorating the castle. So now we are trying to get out of Magic Kingdom, hopefully in a reasonable amount of time. It was a fun little castle lighting, although I missed the dream lights. Who doesn't? So we are very slowly shuffling down Main Street, USA. This is the cutoff point for the party tonight. So what we are planning to do is just walk over to the Contemporary now, I think. We're going to turn tonight from a failed challenge attempt at eating Happy Meals and having that decide our day, and just go to the resorts around Magic Kingdom. They have the Christmas Carol windows over here in front of the Emporium that they switch out, like the magic windows.
Tis the season, everyone.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for joining us today.
We're leaving, we're leaving. I'm sorry.
We're leaving. We're getting out. I'm sorry.
So we're walking over to the Contemporary to go to the bar over there because I missed out on that when Brennan went with my family.
We're gonna go see the gingerbread houses.
Yes, and buy some gingerbread. The monorail line was a little bit backed up. Not terrible, though, honestly, but I'm pretty familiar with this pathway by now. There goes the monorail, which has Christmas lighting on the bottom of it, which is cool. There's Space Mountain, and we've almost made it to the crosswalk over to the Contemporary, past the bus places that people get picked up in buses. There's the Contemporary through the trees, and there goes the resort monorail passing us by. So what we might do, we want to go to all the resorts. We might take this monorail back to the TTC, then to the Polynesian, then to the Grand Floridian, then back to Magic Kingdom, and then take the express monorail back to the TTC. We'll see. How does that sound? It's sort of funny. I did not imagine that I'd come back to the Contemporary this soon. Like, we just checked out of here just a couple days ago. This is all just a little familiar, isn't it?
Is this like Elf?
Sure, why not? I was gonna make a joke about you escalating the situation, but
Which situation?
this whole situation, we should have been eating McDonald's.
We did.
Now that's what I call escalating the situation. So we are walking over to the gingerbread house. And whose butt is that in the window? Right there. Come on. Does that count though? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. We tried. So we just went over to the gingerbread castle. There's the monorail. Just to check what the times are over here, and if they would probably potentially correlate with the ones over at the Grand Floridian, because that is where we want to end up in a little bit. That was neat, right? So because we found the Turning Red merchandise in here, I wanted to see if we could find the other Happy Meal toys that we got, and I think Brennan found the Pluto stuff. This one's like a heavy Pluto.
It's like the weighted one.
But I found another Turning Red plush thing.
This one's pretty cute.
What the heck? This gift shop is a little bit bigger than I thought it was. So we need to try to find a couple other references here. One of them is just the newest movie, so that shouldn't be too hard. All right, we found the Wish stuff. Do you see anything with Valentino on it? You struggling? Where's Valentino?
Right here on the cat.
Oh, no, that's
Oh, wait,
the
no,
star.
That's the star. Valentine's right here.
Valentino.
Cute.
Okay. Neat. Oh, wait, he's right here.
Oh, cute.
That's a little bit more obvious, right? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, there's a actual plush right here. There you go. There he is.
Oh.
Valentino. And just so much other stuff, too. Wow. Okay. We should have come in this way. So Marvel's going to be tricky. Maybe. There's some more Turning Red stuff. We're not going to see everything by all means of all the stuff that we're looking for, but now we're curious. So I think that I found it.
Really?
A final reference. This is all Marvel stuff, but all the way down here
Okay, so it was
is is a
Perfect.
water bottle for Black Panther. That works, right?
I mean, yeah.
And then if you want to get something from Wakanda, I'm sure that recipe's in here, maybe.
Ooh,
right?
This actually looks like a good book.
There totally was a recipe in that book, but I didn't know how to pronounce it, so I didn't try to, but it looked delicious. So now that we've accomplished that for no reason, we're heading over to the Outer Rim.
Hey, make us feel better, okay?
Okay, so we're sitting over by the bar, and I wanted to get like a festive holiday drink, and we were trying to find it in like the regular menu, but then we found this. They have a holiday fruitcake old fashioned and then a gingerbread martini. I think Brennan's going to get this one, and then I'm going to get this one, so that works out. So this is the holiday fruitcake old fashioned, which is whiskey, apple blossom, bitter cranberry, lemon, and rosemary.
Sounds yummy.
Yeah, and then this is the gingerbread martini, which is vodka, rum chata liqueur, and gingerbread spice with a rim of gingerbread from the Resort Bakery.
Yours sounds awesome. I just can't handle creamy drinks though.
All right, so we just came up the escalator. That's where we were at the Outer Rim bar. Over there, our drinks were phenomenal, and now we're getting onto the monorail to take that over to, I guess, the Polynesian, and they should have some drinks over there too. The express monorail is about to pass through the Contemporary. There it is, right there. Cool. You do not get that perspective very often. They have like the extended queue set up for the resort monorail. Are you ready to go to?
Person on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What?
I was gonna say, are you ready to go to the Polynesian?
I am.
There's the five-legged goat up there, and there goes the monorail. We could have been on, but we were not. We're getting closer. It's a slow process just to get onto the monorail. I don't know if this is people that are trying to get from Magic Kingdom. Probably, right? That's where we just were, down in the little gift shop down here, the Fantasia gift shop. And apparently they sell, I didn't even notice this, they sell goat, like five-legged goat cookies at the Contemporary Gingerbread Castle. Here comes another monorail right now. It's just, it gets so exciting. Isn't that cool? Just the clearance for monorails to get through the Contemporary. This is so cool, right? And like half an hour later, we've made it to the Polynesian Village Resorts. I don't know, something was wrong with the monorail in front of us. There was the Christmas tree over there, and we were heading over to the stairs to go down to the bar. So this is Trader Sam's right over here, but I think we're going to the Tiki Terrace outside just so we can try to make it over to the Grand Floridian as quick as possible. And here we are, the Tiki Terrace. Please seat yourself. Don't mind if we do. So we're sitting outside of the Tiki Terrace, so we each got a couple drinks. So this is the Mele Kaliki Mai Tai, which has dark rum, Bacardi Superior rum, liqueur, cranberry juice, almond, and cinnamon with a splash of fresh lime juice and a cinnamon stick. This says Trader Sam's canoeing to Christmas Island with this flavorful holiday drink. That's a fun little tag to it. And then this is the Tropical Snowstorm. This is what I got. This is Jack Daniel's whiskey, coconut rum, coconut cream with cinnamon, almond, and then Flarenum topped with cinnamon and nutmeg. And it says the forecast predicts chilly winds, sunshine, and a whole lot of snow. Perfect for a blustery day on the shores. And then I decided to get these. These are the dumplings. All right, we just finished up at the Tiki Terrace. Those drinks were phenomenal. I think today.
I'm loving the holidays.
Right, I think today is the very first day that they're doing these drinks. Today is December 1st. So I think we should go take the monorail, presumably now, over to the Grand Floridian. I don't know if we can walk. All right, back outside we go to the monorail over to the Grand Floridian. So I don't know what holiday drinks that they're going to have at the Grand Floridian. And there was a non-alcoholic drink at Trader Sam's. It was called the Jingle Jammer, which was like cranberry, pineapple, cinnamon, I could do this, falernum, and then a splash of lime juice too, apparently. But let's see what they have at the Grand, in addition to the gingerbread house. And we've made it to the Grand Floridian. I don't know what is going on with the resort monorails tonight, but there are so many different delays. So here we are at the Contemporary, and of course, Brennan wants to wash her hands.
Satsuma's my favorite.
Oh, of course it is. Whoa, Brennan, what's going on? There's a handsome person on my mirror. So now our hands are nice and soft. Whoop-de-doo for us. But we are we're heading downstairs. We should still have plenty of time. It's still open down there. There's quite a long line for it. But they do have different offerings here than they did over at the Contemporary, apparently. And we're going down the stairs. Now, these are such gorgeous stairs with the garland and everything decorated for Christmas. All right, so we're heading over to the other side, which is where the line is for the gingerbread house. I'm so excited for this. So this is what they have here at the Grand Floridian. And these are the ingredients that it took to build this massive gingerbread house, and we are in line over here. So I think that we got a line just barely in time because it does close earlier than we were told at the Contemporary, so that is very lucky. You can't really see them, but over here, that's Rapunzel. There's like Snow White here, and then like the Winnie the Pooh characters here just sort of adorning the windows here and the decorations of the gingerbread house. So these are some of the offerings that they're advertising here. And luckily we made it in the line because they just closed off the line. This is what I'm getting here, a gingerbread shingle, I think, which is weird because the gingerbread brick over at the Contemporary was like half as expensive as it is here. Just making a full lap around this display. So what did we get there, Brennan? Just barely in time before they closed the line.
Oh my gosh, we got the traditional shingle, which has dark chocolate on the back.
So I think that's why it's more expensive than the brick over at the Contemporary.
And it's a soft cookie, which is what I want in a gingerbread. I'm not a crunchy cookie person, so the fact that this is soft.
I wish that I got the brick
over.
though, because I don't think I want the chocolate on the back.
I do. It sounds great. And then I
know it's going to be good, but I think that the one over at the Contemporary was just the soft cookie for the brick.
But
I didn't get to try that. My parents got it.
But I did get the M&M Snickerdoodle, which I think will look really good.
That looks fantastic. I'm so jealous. I'm trying to see if I missed any details over here. There's Ariel, I think, in the window up there. There are so many different details and decorations to this. There's Tiana right here, and then of course Mickey and Minnie right down here. Yay, I'm so glad that we got to actually get some treats from the gingerbread house this year. That was really great. And then again, just the perfect timing with that the line is closed. So now we are upstairs, and I think we'll eat these probably a little bit later, and we're heading into the Enchanted Rose bar at the Grand Floridian as our final stop of our random day today. Who would have thought that we would have ended up here?
Hey, but we got a gingerbread shingle.
So this is what we got here. Brennan got the old-fashioned, just the classic old-fashioned. And then I got the espresso martini because Dennis got this during our trip over at the Contemporary, and I wanted to get it too. So we just watched the fireworks from the bar here. Brennan has a little to-go cup of water, and we are heading back to the monorail. I think something that's been sort of plaguing us today is just consistent bad luck. So at McDonald's, the burgers that we got, this is going to sound really bad, but they were really terrible McDonald's burgers, which normally I love every McDonald's burger that I ever have in my entire life. And those were bad. And then
it
just
took
like
forever to get them.
Yeah, we had to park at a parking spot to even get the McDonald's, and then the toys that we got we couldn't even use for the challenge, and then just all of the drinks that we got today. The service has been, and this is not like a criticism, it's just sort of an observation. It's been really slow, like very, very, very slow. Here's our monorail. Take us back to the parking lot. I think we were taking this to Magic Kingdom, I think, right? Probably, and then taking the express monorail back to the parking lot, or we could just take this to the parking lot too. Either way works. So I had the wrong audio choice on my microphone, but I was thinking we were going to go to Magic Kingdom and then take the express monorail back to the parking lot, but it just makes more sense just to stay on this, take it to the Contemporary and then over to the parking lot. There's the electrical water pageant going by over there, and we've made it to the Magic Kingdom monorail station. That's where we were a little bit earlier, over there, not knowing what we would be doing with our day today at Disney World. Alright, we're passing by Magic Kingdom right now. The fireworks just went off about 15 minutes or so ago, and we are going back to the car at some point, hopefully soon. This is the other side where all the buses are. And the Contemporary, which is off in the distance, way over there, which is a little bit blurry. There it is.
Our next stop will be the Transportation and Ticket Center, which includes Magic Kingdom car and bus parking. To the right is Disney-created Seven Seas Lagoon. To the left is Bay Lake. Please remember to collect your belongings.
We finally made it back to the TTC. Whew. What a night, Brennan. And to think our entire day was decided by McDonald's Happy Meal toys.
You know what? At the end of this day, I can say our day was determined by those Happy Meals.
Kind of, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And there's the monorail that we were just on. with a very fun and festive Christmas lighting underneath it. That was a fun day,
I've
Brennan.
been meaning to ask, is that lighting like new?
Yeah, it's for the parties.
Okay.
For the party nights.
Well, I meant like they haven't done that in the past for the party.
No, like they did it for like the 50th, I think. They put like the respective lights underneath in the undercarriage of the
But going back to
monorails.
what you said, you know, we started this day off with one direction and then we went, and it was really fun. So I agree.
And you know what? You gotta do that sometimes at Disney to keep it fresh and
gotta-
exciting and fun. Yeah, you gotta every day. Am I right?
Yeah.
So we were back at the car, and I think we're going to eat our treats from the Grand Floridian probably at home. But that was a fun day.
Yeah.
Just in terms of, I try to have like an idea of what I want to do for every single video, and sometimes it might kind of veer off course a little bit. But the idea of how we started this video to how we concluded it being just so drastically different was just like, it was fun.
Yeah,
Because
it
the
went-
entire point of this,
It went off course and then we just kind of changed course.
yeah. I mean, we did something kind of predictable where we just went to the Magic Kingdom resorts and we went to the bars. Wow, big surprise that we do that sometimes. But it's fun to do that. At least I think, and at least have this video started of just trying to, because the Happy Meal toys are going to be discontinued after like a couple days, I think, in terms of just they're going to be moving on to the next Happy Meal toy. And the last time that we did this, I mentioned that like it'd be cool to do this again. And so
And
today
we
was our attempt to try to do it
did,
again.
But we tried and it failed.
And now we have so many of these toys that I don't know what to do with now.
Toys are cute and we had fun.
It's just with every challenge I had this idea of like what I want it to be, and then it never works out like that, which is always like the fun part of doing these challenges, you know, but just the ideal end result of something like what we tried to do today, which would be, you know, just so many different things that we could do in the parks, and just the irony of just not being able to do anything with the characters that we got was a bummer. But we turned it around. We went to Magic Kingdom. And
Got some gingerbread.
yeah, we get to see the Hatbox ghost.
True.
And then we we got to see the festival, the Frozen, whatever it's called, like the fireworks.
Because I was so disappointed when because you left and I had to take your parents to go see it, and I was really excited for them to see it.
Because you got like the weather contingency
and
show.
then it was like a 15-second show, so I was excited to see like the full show.
It was cool. And then we got some holiday drinks. I think today again was like the day that they debuted some of these holiday drinks at the bars around
And they
the
were
Magic Kingdom
very
resorts.
tasty.
Yeah. And then we got some treats to enjoy at home. So thank you for watching. We'll see you soon. Have a great day. And goodbye.
Goodbye.